Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. For a while now I've been collecting some LP vinyl records, and as you can see here the problem is they're starting to stack up and I want to avoid them. Plus it's a big pain in the ass to actually go through them like this trying to see what you want, the one you're specifically looking for. So I've decided it's time now to actually build, let's say, what do they call it, an LP record crate holder basically, or something similar like that. So for this project, I'm going to focus on using a lot of scrap wood or wood left over from other projects to complete the build. So I'm not going to buy new wood for this project. And yeah, so whatever's available, I'm going to have to use. So let's see how it goes.
The wood I'm going to use for this project is curly maple and an African mahogany wood type. To get all the parts I need for the project, I first need to cross saw the boards to a rough length. This will also include ripping the boards lengthwise. After all that, each board needs to be flattened by planing. Here I am busy preparing the curly maple parts. With these pieces I'm going to make the bottom piece of the crate. To glue the two boards together, I am planing both their edges at the same time. This will make the alignment between them fit perfect together for glue up. After the bottom board has been glued up, I am now doing a final flattening of the whole piece, so it will fit with the rest of the crate. I am using my Japanese plane for this task, since my setup makes it easier with a big board like this. The final step is to rip saw the bottom board to the desired size, and then to make sure the edges are plane smooth. The same is done with the other mahogany boards. I want to add protruding dovetails on the mahogany pieces, which will form the wall of the crate. So here I am preparing each side and doing markings for the dovetails. With the dovetails cut out and smoothed, I am transferring them to the other boards to mark out the equivalent pins. Time to do a dry test fit. I'm trying to use light hammer blows to join the pieces together. Otherwise, you run the risk of cracking the dovetail board. And here's what I was warning about. I was not applying soft taps with the hammer, and here one of the sides developed a crack. However, this can be fixed by adding some bow ties to prevent further splitting and keeping the side firm for final glue up. I wanted to add some design to the sides of the crate, so I'm adding a valley. First is to chop out the main part, and then to chisel out the sides from a slope. To make everything smooth, I'm using a file, especially the transition where the slope meets the bottom. Another part that I want to put in is a divider. This will make it easier to store the records in the crate, as well as to organize them later on. Finally, it's time for the glue up of all the pieces. I must still exert caution when joining the dovetails together, since splitting can still occur. So from now, it's still soft hammer blows. For some extra reinforcement, I'm adding wood pins to the bottom of the crate, just to help it keep it all together. Here, I'm busy making some feed bars for the crate to raise it from the floor. I'm using a spoke shave to make a hollow on the bar in order to create 2 feed posts on each side. I could also have used roller wheels instead, but I'm not going to move this crate around a lot, so these ones will be fine. One of the final parts is to make some carry handles for the crate. I don't want the peg holes for the handles to go all the way through the crate, as it could look ugly from the other side. So I added some tape to the drill to mark the stopping drilling depth. Here I am chamfering the undersides of the handles and rounding them over to make it more comfortable for one's hands when picking up and carrying the crate. With the handles glued on, I am adding some DIY Danish oil to bring out the texture and color of all the wood. This is a piece I made afterwards. It is to help prop up the records so they don't lean too much from side to side. So here is the finished crate to showcase the wood texture as well as to show the handles.
Well, there you go. I actually like how it came out. It's a bit chunky, but hey, loud and proud, as they sometimes say. I can actually now put all my records in here. I can also have space for this compartment here. I can do this. If I maybe want to play a certain set of records, I can put them here, or to put them here when I've played them. So I can say, okay, I've played this one, I've now played this one, played this one. Yeah, so I can actually see more of an index of what I've played actually. Well, thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Cheers!